Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen and this is Wolf Down a Rabbit Hole, my little corner of the internet where I talk to you about all things crafty and cross-stitchy and sometimes other bits and pieces as well. This isn't a floss tube. I will explain in my floss tube, maybe next week, where I've been. But in the meantime, my wallet has not been left alone. Today, I am going to do 2 flip throughs and 2 unboxings. One is not a cross stitch unboxing, but it is sewing. It's an embroidery. So I don't know, I might actually try and put chapters in place. We'll see how that goes. Firstly, I have to say a massive thank you to Laura from Butterfly Stitches for I'm going to say cheat coding this book into the UK. Amazon are being real pains in the asses about pre-ordering this book. The date keeps getting pushed back for UK release. The author has no idea why, because it's out in America, it's out in Canada, but in the UK, Amazon are just like, yeah, it's not ready yet, it's not ready yet, I'm sorry. It might actually be out by now, but at the time of purchase, it kept getting pushed back. And Laura found Blackwell's, which I didn't know was a subsidy of Waterstones, funnily enough. And I've been eagerly awaiting Max's book. I have not stitched one of Max's charts before. I love them, but when I was going through, I wanted the book because I saw the screenshots of the book and I was like, this is my vibe. I love nature. And I thought, well, I'm going to go big, buy the book. So I ordered it from Blackwell's. Nothing travels alone, or rarely. So I got Magical Cross Stitch as well by Lindsay Swearingen. Sorry, I'm rubbish at pronunciation. So they arrived. Now I'm going to flip through for these. I do also have this. Now I think I've done a flip through of this one previously. Not sure when it was. I think it might be October last year, November, because I bought this to top it up to same day delivery on Amazon for my husband's birthday present. So if you do want to see a flip through of this, which is book 1, pop back in my videos, it will be there. I know DNA Geek Craft Carrie went out and bought it because I enabled her quite heavily. So we're going to start off with the flip throughs. I'm a little out of practice talking to camera because I've been so busy. And I seem to have a bit of a dry throat. My new mug. I might get the white one to go with it because, you know, things have to match. So we're going to go through Cross Stitch in the Forest by Max Pigeon of Pigeon Coop Designs. I love Max's charts. They are just the shapes and the colours that he chooses are gorgeous. I mean, the book is so well laid out. Really easy to read charts. Obviously not going to be showing you the charts. Sorry, I'm jostling you because I'm leaning on the table. I've been holding off on stitching anything from the book as well so I could show you. So, well, yes, Liz, I am whipping down because if you haven't seen Stitch by Liz's latest video, her, Mel Rouvray and a couple of others are going to be whipping down and I'm joining them. I might treat myself to a new start for every 3 whip downs I do. So look at that, oh, stunning. So there's lovely introduction, really nice laid out table of contents. I absolutely love this photo of Max. He just looks so happy to be there. It's got all the must-have supplies, fabric explanations. So if you're a beginner to cross stitch, you could easily follow this and it tells you everything that you need to know. Hoops, frames, clips, clamps, you name it. What I should have done was post. I cannot speak words today. It's the end of my working day. I am rather tired. I should have post-it noted each of the pages to make it easier to show you. Why would I do that? Why would it make life easy for me? There's a nice photo of some of the images. There's 25 projects in each of these. Yes, there's 25 projects in each of these books. So that's 50 new charts when you look at it that way. So the first one, the first chapter is Among the Pines, and this one is called Boreal Bounty. Oh God, I've chosen the day I can't speak to read stuff out, and I love this. Now I'm wondering, is the lighting doing well? It's a really off day lighting wise. It's quite murky and cloudy, so I do apologise if the lighting sucks. But yeah, Boreal Bounty, I love that one. Let's be honest, I think I'm eventually going to stitch every single one of these. This one is Deer Trail. I already have the fabric for this because I bought it for Cross Stitch the Earth pattern, so hopefully there's enough that I can do this one too. I love the use of negative space. I absolutely adore that. Then you've got Spruce Trio, which is quite a small one, which I think would make a nice card or a little ornament. And you could do that in any colour you wanted. You wouldn't have to necessarily choose the colourful. That would be nice in various shades of green. Obviously the moon would have to be glow in the dark, maybe. Like I said, the pattern's huge, good, well placed, so you can see everything. This is Eagle Ravine, and it's 2 patterns. Again, beautiful choice of colours, lovely blues. I love it. I love that one. I think the character of that is gorgeous. I should have left my laptop plugged in, because then I could have put a white screen on here, which is my works monitor, and you wouldn't see it. You know, it would have backlit me maybe. This one is called Forest Bathing, which I need to sorely get out and do because I am in desperate need of a nature recharge. We don't have moose in Wales though. They are moose, aren't they? Yes, we don't have moose in Wales. We've got deer down the road though. Oh, we've got deer everywhere, to be fair. This one is 4 patterns, and it's Into the Glade is the next portion of the book. So you've got Duck Pond. I love those ducks up there. On a separate note, I am looking at the Quacker sampler that a lot of you were doing. I'm on a no-buy. I had to put myself on a no-buy after all this spendage. So maybe in the new year I'll be doing that. This one is The Misunderstoods. This might be the one I don't stitch because I'm not a creepy crawly fan, but it's designed so well. I do like that spider, even though I hate spiders. I do like that spider, but creepy crawlies creep me out. The next one is Trees Company. The more I look at these, the more I see in them as well, and that's got a good use of negative space and greens. Then you have Heron at Dawn, which I think Mama Loves You GB would like, because she loves herons. I just love the way the unique pattern structure of the wings, the way those have been designed. It's not sort of format I'd have thought to have designed, but it works so well. Next one is Fox and Butterflies, and I love the pattern in his tail. I just love that. I love them all, let's be honest. The next section of the book is Thriving Woodlands, and this is Autumn Drizzle. Love those oranges. And that bright pop of blue in the middle. There's quite a few fractionals in some of these patterns as well, which really sort of pull the pieces together. This one is called the Mighty Oak. Then you have Rowdy J. Now, I don't know if Canadian Jays and the European Jays are similar looking, but we do occasionally have the odd Jay sighting in the UK, and it's normally you catch the blue as they fly over you, and they seem predominantly great, but I love the colours in this one. I love blues, so he's definitely getting stitched for, you know, every time I spot that little jaybird. As he mocks me as I'm not quick enough for my camera. This one is called Passing Time, and it's a good seasonal set. Where was I the other day that I saw like a box frame that was, you could keep things, it was a box and it had a frame on the front that you could open and keep things in, and this would probably be about the right size that I could put that out for each season. But I have to remember where I was in order to go back and buy it. No idea. Everything's been a bit of a blur. This one is Woodpecker at Work, and I love the sense of movement I get from this one. It's because of the lines in the wings. And the silver birch. The silver birch. I love silver birch trees. They are one of my favourites. The one that is on the cover, which is Sequoia Falls. This is beautiful. I like all the patterns as it goes backwards. And we've got a couple of redwoods in one of the botanical gardens down the road. And I do love just standing there and staring up at them because they're so immense. The next part of the book is called The Great North. And we start with Blizzard Valley. Again, blues. It's going to be done because I love blue. Blue is like my favourite colour. It was our wedding colour. Snow Queen is next, and it's a snowy owl. I like the choice of the colour of the fabrics as well, because that really makes whites and greys really pop. I can see this one being a bit of a Christmassy one, or I'll probably get left out all year anyway. Fraser Fir. It's got all the different leaves and things. I love that one. I love them all. Next is Winter Walk. Lovely old grizzly. Next is Flight of the Flock. Again, negative space use just makes this so pretty. And the aerial aspect of it, stunning. It's not very often you see it, the aerial aspect of things. I have Flosstube Itchy Nose. Excuse me. My nose never itches, apart from when I'm filming. The next part of the book is Nighttime Wonders. And let's be honest, this is probably going to be the first one I actually stitch, because it's got a wolf and it's called Upon a Star. And again, the blues in that one, and the black even weave, gonna look so good. Next is Aurora. Now, apparently we can see that from where I live. I have not had much luck, but then we have these stupid white streetlights now that cut out a lot of the sky, and with the new houses being built, we don't really have much darkness around here anymore. So I'm going to have to travel further afield, I think, to see the Aurora, but that is so pretty. I've never seen a purple Aurora before, so that'd be quite interesting. Next is Mothly Crew, and I know I said I don't like creepy crawlies, but I love love moths and butterflies, and that is gorgeous. Sorry, the lighting is dipping in and out, I apologise. Lakeside Twilight, this is another I think would be stunning because it's just lines of colour. I think again, negative space with trees, love it. And I do enough black stitching, so using black fabric for a change would work really well. And that is the end of the book. You obviously have your index and a little bit about the author and acknowledgements in the back of the book. But this is a fantastic purchase, and I definitely recommend it if you like Max's designs and you love nature, and if you've seen any in this that you like from the flip through or any other flip throughs that other people have done, 100% recommend this book. Like I said, it's so easy to read, so easy to understand, it's well laid out, it's just beautiful. So the next one, I'm going to move that so that I don't get crinkle every time I lean my arm down, because that's probably driving some of you nuts. I don't mind background noise and crinkle and zips and things. I quite like texture sounds, but I know it's not to everyone's taste. So now we're going to do the Magikal cross stitch from Lindsay Swearingen. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. I do apologise if I haven't. And again, fantastic photography. Honestly, the photography in this book is amazing. The photography in both of them is absolutely amazing. Again, lovely, well laid out pages with the paragraphs. No, sub-chapters. And you've got your introduction and your materials, how to frame your finished cross stitch designs. Again, different ways and more information, like different from Max's book, but you still get tons of vital information. So I think the first bit is Hag Homage, a witch lives there. And I really like the sort of little dark, creepy cottage. And what I like about Lindsay's patterns is the grids are often black, which is something different I've not seen before. Then we've got fancy broom work, and I think that could look good on an oatmeal Ada if I've got enough left. I've also got, it's got a load of flubs in it, but I've got this really weird fabric that that would look good on too. Oh, this one's going to be interesting. Sit a Spell. The pattern is on the other page. This one's definitely getting done though. Witch plaque. I love that. Put that by my front door. Then you've got the Witch's Collection, which is a little bit like a cabinet of curiosities. It's got some cute little motifs in it. I've seen loads of people stitch this one. And I think it would look good in an overdyed orange, and it's called We Conjure. That's that. There we go. I hide my face. I really like that one. I've seen loads of people stitch this one up. It's super, super cute. And it's all one colour, so you could easily pick an overdye to do that one in. The next part of the book is Chums and Shadows. So we've got Moonlit Flight. That is a big ass moon. Again, an overdyed cream, maybe glow in the dark or something. And then a little close up of the kitties. Or you could do the cord for, which is 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 different types of creamy orangey white. The next is Ouroboros. I'm super proud I managed to pronounce that right. I like that. It's a nice little hoop finish, that is. The next one is Mushroom Misfortune. And I think that bunny decided to snack on the wrong thing. Becoming one with the earth. The next is Potion Ingredient, and he looks a bit cheesed off to be it. Little frog or toad. I don't know the difference. Oh, I know frogs and toads are different, but to look at one I wouldn't be able to tell you which one was which, unless they're in a pond, and they're usually frogs, I think. I could be wrong. Feel free to educate me, people. The next one is Darker Familiar, and it is the goat. That doll's head is super, super creepy. Dolls creep me out, man. I won't go into the story of how my parents in their infinite wisdom decided to spend 4 or 5 years buying me clowns. No. I don't do clowns. The next part is the Sabbats. I love this one. Well, I'll show you that when I get to it. This one is the Green Man, and I adore him, and I need him in my life. I've got a chart somewhere of a Green Man, and it's really, really old, and I haven't been able to trace where I got it. So one day maybe, and that's a lot of black work. The next one is the Wicker Man. There you go. Hide my face, the book lightens up because the phone's not trying to do too much. Then you have Samhain, or Samhain in Wales, I don't know how other people pronounce it. Samhain. I like this one. I like this one a lot. The next one is Blessed Yule. I love that pomegranate. Again, I love them all, and there is the potential of 50 new cross-stitch projects to start and finish in the next year or so, or however long. This one is Wheel of the Year. Again, love the idea of that. Love the face in the moon. Don't like clowns, like pareidolia though. Finding faces and things. The next is Baneful Herbs. Foxglove. Deadly Nightshade. Definitely getting done. Got a moon. I do love a moon. I don't stitch enough moons. Next we have Gathering Basket. I love how these are finished as well in these frames. I never find things like this over here though. Let's see if I can upcycle other things. Then we have, yeah, I'm not pronouncing that, Hemlock. It's a verse. And it reads, Hemlock is white with petals so slight, like snow on a hot summer day. One taste, one bite, one nibble, good night, be clever and do stay away. The next is the drying room. I've been in a drying room down in Helligan Gardens and it's amazing. It's not a witchy drying room, it's just a vegetable herb drying room, but it's still awesome. I love Helligan down in Cornwall. I think this is the final part of the book, and it's Arcane Artifacts. You check me out, I didn't stumble over that one too badly. This is Orb Weaver. Orb Weaver, why is that familiar? Ha, Butcher and Blackbird. The next is Chiromancy, I'm going to say. Feel free to correct me on this one. Then you have Altar Adornment. I love those bats. Those bats are so cool. I really like those bats. And I think finally it's Grimoire Trinkets. I like those too. It's so easy to see myself stitching all of these, and again you have acknowledgements, meet the author, index, etc. at the end of the book. Tusk and Cardinal is the name of her design studio. Obviously I had to wait to the end to remember that, of course. So those are the flip throughs, both excellent purchases, and definitely will be stitching them in the up and coming year. I may even decide to do 13 starts for Halloween again, although I haven't finished the 13 starts I started last year, so maybe I should do 13 finishes for Halloween. That could be good. That could tie in quite well with my whipping down. So I'm going to leave the Crinkle Crinkle package till last because it is embroidery and you may not want to watch it. But my Kate Blanford box arrived today, my haunting box, and I am super pleased I managed to score this. I got the Swamp Witch colour, which I adore, and hopefully the lighting works in my favour to show you all of this. It arrived today, the postie knocked. I told my work colleague on the phone, babe, hold that thought, I will be right back. Because we have this new weird flap on the back of our door, and even though this is a letterbox size parcel, letterbox size parcels can't come through my door anymore. It's so annoying. Luckily he knows I work from home on certain days, so he knows when to knock and when to leave it with a neighbour. So let's get into it. I'm so excited. I waited months for this. So many goodies. Right, just picking at random. The first thing is Thread Gloss Witch's Brew. What's it smell of? Hazelnut. Ooh, that's very Nutella smelling. I'm gonna have to keep that away from my daughter because she smells that. She might steal it. I've never had Solux Co before. Oh, that's quite a big tub as well. Right, what else have we got? I'm going to leave, there's some things loose and then there's little parcels. So I nearly bought one of these thread keep in beautiful glittery green with tiny little stars. Oh, I can't wait to use that and have all my projects on it. They're so pretty. Look at the colour on that. Ooh, cotton garden threads, hummingbird. Nearly bought this the other day too. Look at the greens on that. They're not showing up great. They're a bit richer, more Wicked Witch of the Wicked Witch sort of greens. This, I believe, might be the product that held the box up because they were being held ransom in customs, or being held to ransom by customs. Aha, what's this? In this house we practice stitchcraft, and it's Witch's Brew thread gloss, and yeah, hazelnut chocolate caramel notes will have you under a spell, and then a little card on how to use it. So I must keep them to one side. Ooh, little project bag. Just plain black with a little whip doohickey and a little bone charm. I love those. They're so cute. They could be scissor fob thingies too. And then, right, now we're on to the packages. We have two. Exciting. Sorry, get a bit squeaky when I get one of these boxes. So I just love Kate's stuff. They're so good. Such good quality. I'm gonna. Ooh, there was quite a lot in that. Right. So we have a needle minder, a little ghostly. Look at him, he's so cute. Little ghostly needle minder. He's adorable. We have nice floss drops. Coffin shaped floss drops, I might add. So you have the glittery green again. You have a misted white. You have the swamp witch colour. I will do photos of all these and post them on my Instagram. Matte black. And crypt grey colour, I would say that was. And there's 2 packs of those, like there was with the witching box last year, which I use quite often. You also get the hoop thing to put them on, and ooh, needle threaders. These are always handy. I'm starting to use these more and more these days. I don't know if that's my eyesight or what. Ooh, so you've got a needle threader with a little coffin. What I like about Kate's things is these are probably made of offcuts, so she doesn't like need to find loads of places, loads of acrylic to recycle. If she can use as much of the acrylic sheet as possible, she will. So you will often find cute little things like this, like buttons and things. There's a little headstone and a little grey ghosty. So adorable. So yes, I love these. They're so cute. Good luck in it. I like to keep them in the packaging as much as I possibly can when I can. Very crinkle crinkle. I know not everybody likes crinkle crinkle. There was loads in that little bag, to be fair. I love that needle minder. Her magnets are super thin but super strong as well. And then finally we have the big boy. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Right, come on, Jen. Get a wriggle on, woman. Oh, I've always wanted one of these. Oh my gosh, look at that hoop butt. Oh my gosh, look at that hoop. Yeah, hoop butt. And it is it an Ebelese hoop? Yep, it's an Ebelese embroidery hoop. But it's got the hoop button. I've always wanted one of these. And basically, you put your project in and then you put that in and it covers the fabric. So like I normally finish my hoops like this. It's sort of similar. That will sit in the hoop and hold all the fabric in place instead of me having to cut it down. And that is my haunted box from Kate Blanford, and I love it, and I will buy next year's. I do love her boxes. She's decided not to put a chart in this year just because she's so busy, and to be fair, I think she's been to nearly all the trade shows. But I keep doing it. I will buy next year's box. Definitely. And in green, definitely. So I'm really pleased with that. That was worth every penny. And I'm so glad I didn't go and buy the moon one I saw, because I nearly bought it. I messaged her going, chuck it in my box. Didn't need to. There's already one in there. And she might have had to tell me that not to, because it might have spoiled the surprise. So that's the haunting box. And now I've got 5 minutes in which to get through this one. So crinkle, crinkle, crinkle really quickly. This is an embroidery kit in conjunction with Bernadette Banner. I will link the video down below. She's a historical costumer and worked with Hand and Lock to create this embroidery kit. I've been meaning to do an unboxing for this for months. I've had it for 3 months. I know, because it took me 3 months to pay for it. But that's the least said about the amount I paid for this, the better. But it's quality, to be fair, and there is 9 karat gold in it. So you get a really nice book explaining all the techniques that you will learn and how to do all the doings. Let me see if I can find a picture. There isn't a picture of the finished product in there. But yeah, there's also videos and YouTube tutorials on how to finish it. That is, well, you can hear, really good quality. You get an already machine stitched piece of satin with the pattern on. So this kit is to essentially embroider all the detail on. It would be part of a man's waistcoat. So you get needles, all the needles you need for all the various beading. You get 2 full reels of Gutermann in white and yellow. You get, I don't know if you're going to be able to see through the packaging, gold spangles. So loads of those to sew on. You get 2 lots of 5 meter gold thread. You get 2 skeins of anchor in a pale green and a royal green. You get more 5-gram gold RO. I don't know what that means. I could look in the book, couldn't I? I wonder if it's in there. Gold passing thread, I believe. Silver white sequins, which you can't really see. There we go. pearl beads, and I believe that's a chunk of beeswax to help with the threading of the things. And it all comes in a beautiful hand and lock embroidery tin. Now, I'm terrified of it, so we shall see, but I will show you in my regular floss tubes how I get on with it. And that is all I have to show you today. I'm not going to waffle because the clock is counting down to the run out time of this thingy. So I'm going to pack it up now and wish you all adieu, and I will see you in hopefully about a week for my next floss tube. Thank you for watching my video. Please hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me if you're going to buy the books, if you're going to if you want to stitch anything from them, and do you think I'm mad for attempting a Regency floral embroidery kit? Take care, folks. Bye.